I think that's incredible. I think it's so flattering, and it's just, it's an incredible feeling, because I just feel a lot of immense gratitude towards the people, for supporting it and seeing us as something that could be a mentor or something that they could be inspired by, because we're all inspired by someone down the line, and then to be in that place, it's just really cool.
So what would you say if you had to give one piece of advice to people that, wanted to try and break into the whole music scene? What would you advise?
I would say the first most important thing is to give it your full-on try. If you're going to give it a good try, you have to do it 100%, because you only get the percentage back that you put in. And it is really tough. I know that it's almost impossible for people to survive when they're in a band, unfortunately, or in any art form. It's really brutal when you're starting out too, and when you're not starting out. But you really have to be passionate enough and love it enough to just throw it all in and accept that lifestyle, so that you can give it your best effort, put everything into it. Yeah.
And do you ever kind of think to yourself, if I hadn't followed music, I would have done something else? Or was music always the only thing you could ever have seen yourself doing?
Well, music was definitely the thing I wanted to do forever. But initially I was in university because I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Even though I shortly learned after that I really just had to give it up and just go for this. And it made a huge difference once I was out of school, because I was just going straight on, and we started to see movement in the band going forward. But when I was in university, I was actually going to school for a zoology degree. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So I was interested in veterinary school. So I took a bunch of primatology courses, and I couldn't finish because I had field work, and I couldn't do that when we were touring. Hey, it's all right. Now there's no other option. I just got to do this,
What an amazing thing to apply to do. That's brilliant.
Thanks. Something different.
Yeah. I mean, do you ever think that, maybe, years and years in the future, you can see yourself taking something like that up again?
Oh, man, absolutely. I still want a degree. It's just a self-goal that's important to me, and I love to finish it. I'm so close to finishing it that it'd be a shame not to just go back and get it done. Yeah.
So the kind of next 6 months for you guys as a band, what do they hold for you? What can we expect?
Oh, it's all tentative right now, but we will be announcing tour dates for the fall.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so we'll be promoting our album. We'll be back in Europe, be back in the UK before 2013. So
that's really good to know. Are you supporting, or is it a headline tour?
We'll be supporting some.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're not allowed to tell us any more than that.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say anything, just because until it's confirmed and they announce it first. There's so many politics around this stuff. But
we'll look forward to that, whoever that's with.
Yes.
You have also released a video which has done incredibly well.
Oh, thank you.
Any plans for a new one, or is that just on a back burner at the moment while you're thinking about touring?
We are trying to do a new one. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll come to fruition, but we would like to have one more video for this album. Fingers crossed.
How much were you involved in the making of the first one? Was it
you mean in terms of directing and all that stuff?
In terms of the ideas behind it, and in terms of all of that?
Usually the idea of what the concept of our videos are, something that I put forward. I thought that we had to have a really strong just live performance kind of. We haven't had a video like that before, and I think because this was an album that's being pushed from the label as our debut, it was important for people to see what was coming. So it was just like a straight up, real, authentic view into a little bit what we are on stage and what we're all about.
And do you ever fancy doing some just completely off the wall, utterly bizarre kind of video for another track?
Oh, totally. I think actually if we do this next one, it's going to be a little creepy. I love that stuff. I'd like to make it a little